loss, but you're gonna make me. Baby, let your feelings flow. I don't wanna bring no loss, but you're gonna make me. Baby, let your feelings flow. I don't wanna bring no loss, but you're gonna make me yours.
Yo, what is good, boys? Now, I'm not gonna do nothing crazy this video, but I'm gonna be taking you guys through exactly what one of my nights look like, especially when it is a lonely night. Because right now, it's just me living here. I got this big ass crib all to myself. So of course, don't expect the video to be absolutely crazy. It's definitely not gonna be like one of my other vlogs. But boys, I got some crazy news for you guys. This is not going to be the only establishment that we have, but I'm moving into my brand new crib tomorrow. Now, I'm not gonna say exactly what it is. And yes, it is a crib. It's not another high rise, all right? I'm not this guru that you guys think I am. I'm not getting a penthouse, but we are getting something better than a pent. So if you guys are not subscribed already, make sure you guys go subscribe down below and turn on those post notifications. Because boys, I promise you guys, when I drop that video sometime later this week, you will not want to miss out on that. Promise you. And even if you guys don't want to subscribe, you're gonna see on the recommendations anyways on your YouTube, so you might as well subscribe anyways. But yeah, boys, I have a good amount of work to get done. It is now November 1st. Let that focus. And of course, I'm gonna give you guys a whole life update because I really haven't been posting on YouTube. I posted like 2-3 videos in the past couple months, but of course I'm gonna start being consistent for you guys again, so you will not want to miss out on the content that is coming up. But yeah, I'm gonna miss this view, to be honest. Like I said, I'm still gonna have the crib, but I will have another house, which is still gonna be in Miami. And I think that's better than getting 2 cars, to be honest, because literally that's motion. Imagine having 2 cribs. I'd rather have 2 cribs than 2 cars any day, bro. But yeah, I have to send over the wire right now for the crib, which is a fat amount. And I mean, boys, you guys see this amount? It is crazy. Let that focus. Big things with this crib. I'm very hyped to show you guys. I'm moving in with just 2 other people. It's a crazy fucking house. It's literally 10 bedrooms. And you guys think I'm just bullshitting when I tell you this, but this is the craziest crib I've ever seen. And of course, boys, I give all glory to God, because without God and without Jesus on my side doing this with me, nothing would be possible that I do. So always remember that at the end of the day, you are just the vessel to his works. And of course, the amazing thing is that God lets you create your own reality. Every little thing that you imagine inside of your head, it can become reality. And I'm gonna go into it later in this video because I want to share about it with you guys. So make sure you watch to the very end. But yeah, I have to get some work done. Like I said, I got to get that wire sent over. I got to get a couple other things. Now I'm gonna give you guys a quick little update on exactly what's going on with the business side of things, because I know you guys have not really seen too much of that lately, especially since I've barely been uploading on YouTube, which is of course to focus on all the dropshipping products I am running right now. But yeah, boys, sunset's about to go down. I got a couple things planned tonight that I do want to do, so you guys are pretty much going to be working with me tonight. But yeah, boys, let's get to the money.
It's so hard trying to find some peace. Santa blitz up my ring now. I can't feel when I'm off dizzy. Love the last thing I think about. We finally living better, think I got a money fetish. These diamonds get her wetter, now she taking off her panties. I'm on the plane 100 balls, trying not to catch a sentence. I'm in the A like Slaughter Gang, spent 21 in Lennox. We us his bodies, I'ma stop at 20. This bitch so bad,
crazy to say, I'll be leaving here in 24 hours. Now, will I be back? Of course. I got a whole high-rise apartment in downtown Miami. Obviously, I'm gonna be back. But what we do have, which is even better, is a $5 million mansion that is about to be mine in a day. Hella hyped to show you guys that. But yeah, let's get more into the business conversation. So let me switch the camera angle. All right, so with the update, boys, lately how it's been for me, I've only been running 3 products. For some reason, I don't know if it's just my burner, but I literally can't find products for one. I keep seeing the same things over and over. It's literally just a bunch of advent calendars. So I'm thinking in my head, oh, I know how to fix this problem. I've dealt with this problem before, and I was able to fix it by just creating a new burner account, and then boom, problem solved. But unfortunately, boys, it's like there's not enough new products being brought in. It's like everybody just keeps rerunning the same things, because that's literally all I'm seeing right now. So with that being said, we're only running 3 products, not running 10 how I want to be, because of course, if you want to make it in the game of drop shipping, then you have to be willing to test as many products as possible, because at the end of the day, everything in life, not just drop shipping, it's a numbers game. So of course, the more products that you test, the more of those tests, they're going to be losers, yes, but you're going to get more winners as a result of you losing more. And that just correlates with you doing more things. Like I said, more numbers. But yeah, we are sitting at, let me see, 20,000 in the past 7 days. And that is pretty much a back-to-back 20K week. The week before that was about 15K. So this month, just alone on that product, we're sitting at about 35, 40. But of course, I literally only just started running this product not even 4 or 5 weeks ago. The first 2 weeks, as usual, it wasn't the best. I'll be completely honest, I didn't even smack a 5K week. But of course, the more momentum that is picked up on your account, the more that you will go viral simply as a result of what the algorithm likes. Your videos are gonna get targeted better. Your videos are gonna get pushed out more, resulting in you making a lot of money. Of course, as long as your product has the correct criteria, you're actually selling to an audience that actually even wants the product. Because a lot of you guys have problems. You keep selling to these audiences that do not buy. Of course, every product is different. Every audience is different. An audience could be good with a good product, but that audience could also be bad depending on what the exact product was. So of course, there's so many different variables when it comes to actually selling a good product, but that's a little update on me right now. The other 2 products are still in their testing stages, so I'm not even gonna show numbers for that. But the main products, which is the one that I'm focusing on, no creators behind me, literally me just running it. We will 1000% be scaling that up to $100,000, especially by December. And I'm not pumping and dumping the products like your favorite guru. I'm sorry. But yeah, boys, I really wanna test as many products as possible, especially during Q4, which is another perfect reason why I'm not only on top of living here, but I get to move to the house. So obviously that's going to open up a lot more of different backgrounds for me. So I'm going to be able to film in the backyard. I'm going to be able to film by my pool. Plus just driving to other places if I have to film is going to be so much easier because now I can literally just go out the front door and I'm in my car. Rather than here, I have to literally go down 40 floors. I got to wait for the elevator. I got to drive down the parking garage. I got to wait by the gate of my apartment with the traffic sitting out right in front of it. And then I got to drive to traffic just to get to the grocery store where I got to park in the parking garage, drive up it, and then drive back down it just to drive back to my parking garage, go right back up it, and then wait at the elevator just to stop at 10 different floors. And boys, to be honest, that's a lot of time. Time is money at the end of the day, and if time is being taken away from me, get out. I want nothing to do with it. That's exactly why we don't have a girl anymore, and I'm not focused on nothing but me, but making myself the best version of myself possible that I know I'm capable of becoming, accomplishing every single goal that I have in mind, and getting rich. Because at the end of the day, opportunities are only there for a short period of time. So if I have something distracting me from getting what God wants to give me, I need to get it away because I want what God gives me. God gives me everything in my life. And I would have so much more if I simply just understood how valuable my time is, that I need to be the only focus right now. Maybe for a short period of my time. Is it gonna suck? Yeah. Is it gonna be depressing? Maybe just a little bit. But depression all causes from your thoughts in your head. And always remember, at the end of the day, your thoughts are not yours. You are just the person that observes them. They are coming from other different energy sources. So if I get a negative thought, I'm observing that thought. Why am I getting that negative thought? What information or what have I been maybe consuming? Maybe either music, maybe people I've been being around. Maybe that's influencing my negative thoughts. And never get emotionally attached to your thoughts, because at the end of the day, like I said, your thoughts are not yours. So whenever a thought comes in your head, whether if it's good or bad, just look at it, analyze it, understand it, observe it, and then question yourself. And then after that, you could process the thought. But yeah, boys, that's just a little update on me right now. Obviously, you know, we got the crib coming in tomorrow, but I'm just gonna get some more work done on my computer. I gotta get on a student call with one of my students. Gotta check up on them, make sure that they are absolutely crushing it. We got my student Tyler doing $4 grand in a week. And you got my boy Ricky, hit 100,000 subs on YouTube with 2 accounts literally at the same time, boys. So of course, everybody is eating inside of the program right now that are actually putting in the work. So if you guys also want to put in the work as well and work one-on-one with me and have me walk you through completely the entire process of making your first 6 figures with organic dropshipping, then make sure you guys go down in the description below. You can find a link to work one-on-one with me, or if you guys want to just go watch the free course video that is down there, it's a whole hour, or you can just go over to my YouTube channel. You guys can check that out, understand exactly what I do a little better. So of course you can make some money. But yeah, boys, like I said, I'm going to get some stuff knocked out right now. I got to get on the student call here in a minute. And then I think after I get done doing that, I'm going to go for a little drive, go for a spin, go by the water. And I'm going to spit a lot of wisdom for you boys, because I know that you guys need it, especially since we are in Q4. Your mind needs to be the sharpest thing possible, because at the end of the day, your mind is the foundation to the life that you create for yourself. So if you don't have this set straight first before you get some of this, I promise you, you will not have the same exact life. You won't be as fulfilled, and you won't make the same amount of progress, rather than if you started up here first before you got some of this. But yeah, boys, let's get it.
Gotta go put on that dress that I bought you. I tell you when the driver around. Go outside with your friends cause you sexy. Taking shots, you want all of your besties. Slow it down cause you eat it so messy. Give me more when she tell me wrist on crazy, crazy. Damn it,
All right, boys, we are in the whip now. Not gonna lie, I miss this thing. I feel like at the end of every single day, I always just go for a drive. One, it's super therapeutic to me. Two, who else wouldn't want to go for a drive? You know what I mean? Obviously, when I rev the engine in this, I feel a little something different. But yeah, I'm just gonna go for a little cruise. Got the Rolls Royce over there. Next car that I will be getting, maybe in a year, because that is a big body Cullinan. I don't know if I'm getting a big body Cullinan, which is a $500,000 car in a year. Even if I had the money, would it be smart? Probably not. But I'm cool with the M4 for right now. And I was honestly thinking about getting a different car rather than moving to a new house. But at the end of the day, I feel like it will be super beneficial to me be in a house with absolutely straight fucking killers, right? Because if I'm surrounded by maybe a couple more other people like me that are doing it on a way bigger scale, that are just killing it way harder than me on literally every single level in life, what type of person would I become from that, right? I would obviously become a better person because I'm surrounding myself by better people. I'm in a better environment. I'm in a place I actually enjoy being in, which is obviously going to be a mansion, right? It's not even just a mansion, it's a house at the end of the day. And I feel like a house, like I was saying earlier in the video, compared to an apartment, it's gonna be much more practical at the end of the day when I have to get certain things done very quick that I need to get done, because days when I'm at the apartment and I have to get quick things done that are supposed to be quick, but I have to go for a drive literally a mile down the road just to get done what I needed to get done, whether if that's me getting groceries or something like that. That shit literally takes me at least 30 minutes to an hour, because like I said, I have to go down this entire parking garage. Obviously, I'm gonna be driving down this for like another minute or two. And I love the high-rise living, don't get me wrong. I love seeing an amazing city view. I love waking up super high up in the sky, obviously, but I honestly think I had enough fun of living that type of era, right? I've been living in Miami for the past year and a half now, pretty much. So I've seen literally every single high rise. I've experienced it all. And of course, I feel like at this current time in my life, it's now getting to the point where I need to level up in every way possible. So there will, of course, be a lot of big things coming soon. Like I said, we're getting the house, and then maybe a couple months after getting the house, maybe a few months from then, I will 1000% be getting either another car or a new car. And I'm not sure, obviously, boys, but you know, only time will tell. Only, you know, God will reveal to me what he exactly wants to give me. So I'm gonna just stay patient, just let everything come to me, and just do what I could do in the meantime, because that's all you could do at the end of the day. And always remember, boys, that everything you have in your life is given to you by God. So never take anything for granted. Obviously, everything that has been given to you can literally be taken away from you by tomorrow, because at the end of the day, that's just the hard truth, the reality. And you have to understand that God is so powerful that he will take everything away from you just as quick as he may have given it to you. So if you feel like you got something a little too quick, you better be grateful for it. You better show a lot of gratitude, so you make sure that it doesn't get just completely stripped away from you. Because I've had times like that in my life where I made so much money so quick, but every single thing was taken away from me. I remember losing every single dollar I had countless amount of times because I was making money too quick and I wasn't being smart with it. I wasn't moving smart with it. So what had to have happened? God decided to take away what he has obviously gifted me, because one, I didn't appreciate it when I look back at who I used to be. And two, there was a lot of times where I was very cocky about having the things that I have. I would be like, oh yeah, look what I got this, you don't have that. But overall, that one destroyed me, that destroyed my personal development. And two, it took away the things that God gave me. It took away the things that I worked for. And of course, it says this in the Bible that God hates arrogance and he hates when you envy others. So one, don't be arrogant about the stuff you have. Once you get the gifts, don't be cocky. Don't be like, yo, look what I got. Oh, I worked so hard for this, I'm able to be cocky about it. Because that's the way that I used to think. I used to think because I busted my ass off so much that it was acceptable for me to be shitting on other people for the things that they didn't have that I had. Because I promise you, once you start moving like that, that's literally when you lose it. And that's the exact reason why I crashed my car. That's the reason why my car was taken away from me this year for 5 months. Literally, as soon as I got it, I was being super arrogant with people. I was like, yep, I got an M4, you don't. I worked my ass off for it. It's super acceptable that I'm able to be cocky about it because I worked hard. Meanwhile, other people didn't. But I promise you, bro, once you start moving in that direction and once you start thinking in that negative way, that's literally when God is going to strip those gifts away from you. So you have to understand exactly how to handle gifts before you receive them. So I know a lot of people on here that are watching this video right now. I know that they may not have it all, but I promise you, bro, once you get it all, be extremely grateful for what you have, regardless of what position you're in, whether if that's a very good position or a very bad position. Because the only way that God will give you more is if you are grateful for the things that you have, regardless of what they even are. Like, I'll even tell God and I will even thank God that I'm in a negative situation if I am in one, because there's always a positive behind every single negative. It's literally equal and opposite forces. There is something positive, there is something negative. If there is something negative, there is something positive. But yeah, boys, I'm gonna give you guys a little pull. Let me downshift. Oh, and that's a cop. And that's a cop. Well, way too soon, boys. I wish I had someone filming for you guys, but this is such a beautiful view, bro. Alright, boys, so that was definitely not the best spot to go to. Way too packed. You guys know what I'm talking about over in Key Biscayne. Way too many cars lined up by the water. I was trying to get a crazy thumbnail for you guys, but guess not. But yeah, this is pretty much what I do every single night. It's a very boring night. It's a very lonely night. Obviously, you know, it's literally just me in the car. It's me at the apartment only. But that's what it comes down to at the end. Fucking retard. Literally almost just had a Brexit incident, bro. Would have crashed my car for the second time this year. But anyways, boys, life in general is gonna be lonely, especially when you have different aspirations than everybody, right? Obviously, I don't have different aspirations than a lot of people that I'm surrounded by, thank goodness. We all share the same type of goals and the same types of ambition that, you know, we have behind our work and, you know, our entire drive. But all that work is all lonely work. There's no work to do with anybody. And that's just the reality at the end of the day. Not all the work that you do is gonna be fun. You're not gonna be able to have someone, you know, by your side all throughout the day as if you had a normal job. But it's the best type of work, right? Even though you're lonely, you get to understand a little more about yourself every single day that you're in those lonely moments. When you're sitting at your desk for 12 hours a day, just getting work done, you have nothing to do but to think in your thoughts and think and understand who you exactly are and who is the version of you that you are supposed to become. Because at the end of the day, we create our reality. We are the main reason why we are able to go from point A to point B. Obviously, God is going to give you that, but he gives us the ability to use one of the greatest gifts possible that he could have ever given us, and that is our imagination. Because with our imagination, we can transurf throughout reality. And now let me break down what transurfing means throughout reality, because I know that probably sounds a little crazy. So every single thing that you think has already been done. There's so many different possible things that could have happened throughout your life. And it all starts with each individual decision, which creates a new lifeline for you. So there's literally unlimited amounts of lifelines that you can tap into, and the lifeline that you want, you just simply have to choose it, and you have to act as if you already were on that lifeline. So you have to act as if you already had the things that you had. You have to genuinely feel those emotions, and you have to feel exactly what would that version of myself be feeling. What type of emotions would it feel like if I had the dream car, if I had the dream apartment? What would I exactly feel? How exactly would those moments go? Imagine the landlord gives you the key to your $1 million home. When you grab that key and when you walk into the house, you have to feel those same exact feeling. So close your eyes, visualize it to your best extent possible, and I promise you, you will slowly start to become that person. You have to dress like that person, you have to talk like that person, you have to do every single thing that that person would, because that's how you genuinely change your life in a very quick time frame. And I literally just discovered this not even a couple months ago, and I understand reality on a whole different level than I could have ever thought I could before. I didn't even think shit could get this complicated, right? But once you start to understand these things and you take a look back on your success with whatever you may have done, you were doing specific things beforehand that correlate with everything that you will eventually learn about the mind, about creating a new reality inside of your mind. Because like I said, everything always starts in your head before it becomes a reality. And of course, at the end of the day, you have to be willing to work your ass off to get the things. You can't just visualize it and just think, oh, I'm gonna eventually start to live as I was this person. When you start to visualize those types of things and the person that you want to become, you have to do those same exact type of actions, which includes all of the hard work, which includes the stress, which includes every little bit of detail possible, so you can become that person. Because I promise you, nobody else will craft you into that person that you want to become unless if you do that yourself. So you just have to be the person who is willing to do that. So now let me ask yourself, are you the type of person who is willing to dedicate their entire life to getting the things that they want? And if the answer was yes, now you have to think about, what things can I do to become that person? But yeah, boys, I did just make it back to the crib. I hope you guys really digest all the little bit of information that I kind of just gave you. Do I expect you to comprehend it? No. But what that is going to do, it's going to slowly be programmed in your subconscious. So thank me later, because eventually you will understand it in your conscious. And remember, every little thing that you digest gets programmed into your subconscious. So if you start to do all these different habits that may be influencing you in a bad way, then that is going to affect your subconscious. Every little word that you digest inside of your head, any type of music that's going to talk about anything negative, it's going to be programmed in your subconscious. So if you get those bad thoughts and those negative thoughts, like I was talking earlier in the video, observe your thoughts, because those thoughts are not yours. Those thoughts are from other things that was programmed by your subconscious. So you have to be very careful what you allow up in here, because what you allow up in here will create your thoughts and it will create your reality as well. But yeah, boys, I'll go over into that in a whole nother video. Too much to talk about today. But yeah, boys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was a little quick one, but I just wanted to get something out for you guys, give you guys a quick little update of what's been going on. But I will get back to the normal content posting schedule. I will be uploading probably about 2 to 3 times a week, starting sometime later this week, actually probably right after this video, because like I said, I am moving into that new house tomorrow. I can't wait to show you guys. I would love to show you guys a picture right now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm fucking hyped. I'm sure you're fucking hyped, but I'm sorry. But make sure you guys go follow my Instagram and you can see exactly when I do get the house. I post my entire life on there so you guys can see every little thing I do throughout my day, so you don't even have to watch a video like this. But of course, boys, I thank you for all of your support. I thank you for everybody that watches the videos fully through, because I'm glad I'm able to help out each individual person and actually inspire them to creating the best life for themselves, because that's the whole reason why I post these videos, right? I don't get paid from them. At the end of the day, I really just want to inspire you guys and spread the word of God. Without God, nothing is possible, so always remember that. But without anything else more needing to be said, see you boys in the next video.